Hello, YouTubers. Are flat earthers just stupid? No. There's been a recent increase in the discussion on social media about the air quote fact that the earth is actually flat. There have been sports figures and celebrities who draw attention and lend a certain credibility to this view, agreeing and backing the fact of flat earth and the flat earth viewpoint. Are they just plain stupid? Well, no, they're not stupid, but they do display something which is much more disturbing, which is the type of either purposeful or perhaps unintentionally selective ignorance. I started watching the Flat Earth videos because I thought they were amusing and silly. Some of them are actually entertaining in some weird way. Others are presented in a more fun and supposedly fact-based way, such as those by Orphan Red. While I still find them amusing to watch, something more troubling seems to be occurring due to this selective ignorance, which is more pervasive than simply giving some kind of fake data for flat earthers to use to back their claims. You can see it in areas of politics where one side uses dubious facts to make their points, conspiracy theories about space exploration, UFOs, and aliens. If you take what you hear with a grain of common sense, it's all quite amusing, but common sense is becoming less and less common, and there's a real danger there. Selective ignorance, intended or otherwise, has resulted in the drawing of conclusions based by facts that are just not true. The presenters are trying to connect the dots and draw a picture that backs their own foregone conclusion. They do this while bashing the scientists and others who the earthers claim are also using their own selective illogic. I don't want to get into how dangerous this can be for society, but I will say it's clear how the Dark Ages occurred. This same kind of twisted logic was used to prove people were witches, prove illnesses were due to demons in your stomach, etc., etc. The Flat Earthers really make it obvious how the Dark Ages were able to slow the progress of man and our society, and they would have been right at home at that time. In any case, I will debunk a few of the air quote fact-based conclusions they have made that prove NASA is trying to deceive all of us and the globe as part of a giant conspiracy by the man. I will start with the famous blue marble picture. Of course, this is all CGI and faked, say the Earthers, because it cannot exist. As proof, the famous blue marble images taken during the moon missions are compared with the ones taken more recently, showing Earth looking differently. How can this be different, they say? Obviously fake. Well, not so much. The pictures I've seen used for this the most are the images taken by the NASA NOAA NPP satellite in 2012. This is a beautiful image of Earth, but indeed, they are correct. The Earth does look different. Why? Well, this is where you have to insert illogic and selective ignorance to come to the conclusion that the Earthers have. The image taken by the astronauts was from thousands of miles away from Earth, and the Earth was contained in an entire frame of the image. NPP is a low Earth orbit satellite. Its orbit is about 833 kilometers or 518 miles above Earth, not thousands of miles away like the other blue marble pictures. Being in low Earth orbit, it circles about 15 times a day, and you can only capture strips of images of the Earth as it passes over. It's not high enough to capture the entire Earth in one image. To create the NPP blue marble image in 2012, these strips were stitched together to make a complete picture of what you would see from low Earth orbit. Had the Flat Earthers bothered to read just a little, they would have found this was clearly stated by NASA. Even today, if you simply go to Wikipedia, you will see it explained there. To quote, it states, "The image was created using a nearsighted perspective projection with a viewing point placed 2,100 kilometers above 20 degrees north by 100 west. This projection results in a very wide-angle presentation, such as one might get through a fisheye lens. It does not include the entire hemisphere." About 30 seconds of research, 100% debunked. Actual logic and facts win out again. But maybe not. As the Earthers say, satellites cannot exist anyway. Also, I've heard Earthers say that there's no recent picture taken of the Earth's entire sphere. Well, wrong again. The GOES satellite takes an entire image of the sphere every 15 minutes for NOAA. And you can see it live as they're downloaded from the satellite on the internet, on your local news. It's all out there. In any case, I hope you found this video interesting. Hit the like button if you did. I'll try to make some more because it's sort of fun to point out the illogic and stupidity. Oh, sorry, not stupidity, ignorance. And also help stem the flow of misinformation that seems to be taking a foothold in society today, especially in media and our celebrities who should try and entertain us and do their job and not try and educate us because they're really not capable of that. You have a nice day, and we'll see you later.